explanation of what we're doing, so building tangram puzzles, or it could be why we're doing that, so why are they building tangram puzzles, what should they learn when they're done. Sometimes I'll send home the student reflection with that, so when they choose a piece of writing that they want on their portfolio, why did they choose that writing? So a student will say, I chose this one because, and then that's the note that I'll put in there, so it gives the parents an idea of what to look for and what their child is proud of.
I was sitting at my desk and I got an email, popped up from Mrs. Weber, and it said, highlight from Hudson's portfolio. It was a picture of him making pumpkin soup. When we got home and we're sitting at the dinner table, I asked him what he did at school, and he said nothing. Did you make anything? He said no. Did you taste anything that you liked or didn't like? He said no. That's interesting because I got an email from Mrs. Weber, and Mrs. Weber said, had sent me a picture of you making pumpkin soup. He said, oh yeah, Mom, we made pumpkin soup and I got to add all the spices. It was pretty neat to see, even though I was teaching right across the hall from him. I had no idea that this was going on until I got the email. We'll look at her portfolio online together. She's never wanted to write. She doesn't like to read. And now that she sees me looking at it online and we talk about it, now all of a sudden she's writing stories at home and she'll say, did Miss Fogstad post that on my portfolio yet? Or have you seen this picture? Let's look at my blog, Mom. And she's never done that before. Better communication between her and I, and she just knows that I'm interested in her learning, even though I've tried before.
So I teach down the hall from the classroom where my son goes to school in grade 3. He was working on some mental math strategies with his teacher and with the principal. They sent me a notification, which I got, and I got to see his learning as it was happening or shortly thereafter. He was really excited to watch it with me.
Well, I kind of felt proud, and I kind of felt a little nervous because it might be bad. It was showing me doing the work and explaining how I did it. It was pretty good.
It helped him see more about himself than he would have ever seen before with traditional ways of assessing that learning. He could articulate more clearly for me what had been going on in the classroom and really got his perspective changed on how he saw himself. He doesn't really offer up a lot. He's like most kids. Nothing, I played, not much. And it's one-word answer. So this really offered me some insight into how he was learning, what he was thinking.
I tell her the day was good and then I go outside and play with my friends because I just want to go outside.
Having that evidence there that we then watched together really helped him change his perspective on how he sees himself. A regular report card, a math test would never ever do that.
I think from Alicia's perspective, my daughter, I think it's nice that she gets the opportunity to probably put a little bit more passion into what she's doing. She knows that Mom and Dad are going to be able to view this, see it. Fun to have those little comments back and forth, between her and I. It really opens a door of communication between what's happening in the classroom and keeps parents very involved. We always ask that question, how was your day, what did you do today? And it's usually nothing. It opens that up for us now. And it gives me an opportunity to say, oh, well, actually, I saw you do, this is what you did today. Tell me about this. So it actually opens up something on the table rather than me being blind to what goes on in her day.